was home when you left. You're right. Your mommy, your daddy, your brother, your sister, the dog, the cat, the fish was home when you left. You're right. And that's the reason you left. You're right.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, men and women. Welcome to Attorney Commander J.R. Galpohkpa Chesson talk show. Today is January the 8th. We wake up this morning. I'm still confused. I'm even more confused than I was yesterday. Why? Let me get in my lesson because I don't want to start discussing my lesson before I even present it. Okay, let me go into my topics for this morning. My first topic, an attempted civil coup d'etat on America's soil. Free Liberia from criminal leaders. How much more can I, Attorney Commander J.R. Galpohkpa Chesson, help my country, Liberia, and people? Let's get into my first topic. I'm really bothered because day before yesterday night, I was up most of the night because I woke up early when the people started ransacking the Capitol building. Trump forces started ransacking the Capitol building. My wife woke me up then and I saw that. I stayed up all night and watched it. But while watching it and feeling so disgruntled and hurt for what I was watching on TV, I did not take the time to grasp the full ramification of all the things that happened that caused this disturbance in our capital. So yesterday, I had the time to listen to all the news reports, to all the incident reports, and I was totally shocked when I came to the realization that Donald Trump's attempt on January 6, 2021 was a coup d'etat to overthrow the government of the United States of America, to derail the process of the Congress of the United States of America, to stop the work of the people of America. When that came to my realization yesterday, it blew my mind. I thought it was some movie I was watching where there was some conspiracy theory and this thing was playing out in real life in Washington, D.C. with the Pentagon, with the police, with the officials of the United States government. Traitors. When I learned that the Maryland governor was standing by to send forces into D.C. to stop the rioting and destruction in our Capitol building, they told him he couldn't enter. He had to wait for authorization. And through that whole process, this criminality was being perpetrated against the people of the United States of America. And we had no defense there. We had no police. The police, all of them were in cahoots with these racists, with these evil people, these dumb, the underbelly of American society. No, I'm not scared. And let me tell you people something. You racists and other people, some of us take highly our American citizenship, especially me. My people are destroying my country and America's hands in it. We are Americans. We let that go. Liberian people are people for sick, peace sick, or let it be. So we let that be. I came here to America, join the armed forces, and serve as a loyalist. Now for me to see, I've got a safe haven in this country. I can live free in this country. To see a useless, insane president and his enablers, the wicked Mitch McConnell, Lindsey Graham, all these evil people, Donald Trump, Ted Cruz. I got a list here. That Harley, that other young man need to be pulled out of the Senate. I know what that Harley man from Pennsylvania. You better get rid of that man. He's a destroyer of the republic. No, all these people, they sat there and enabled this man. Now all of them scared because they got to be punished. We can't let these criminals get away with it. We can't let the minority speaker of the House, Mitch McConnell, nor any one of these traitors of America get away with it. These people betrayed us. I fought for this country. I went to the service so that I can protect my freedom in this country. So I can protect it against foreign and domestic enemies. And not because I'm a foreigner or I'm an alien immigrant, y'all can step on my rights. You evil people, you traitors in government, we need to pull all of you down and deal with you according to the Constitution and laws of the United States of America. The way how we treat traitors and evil men who try to betray the Constitution and laws of the United States of America. Now, how can a man like me respect Mitch McConnell, respect Ted Cruz, respect Lindsey Graham? How can a man like me respect these people who have tried to overthrow the government of the United States of America? Lindsey Graham, Mitch McConnell, Ted Cruz, they are traitors to the American people, and they need to resign effective immediately. All of your white people, you may support them. But some of us immigrants who know about law and order and have been disparaged, killed, and maligned by your racist behavior and practices, it got to stop. If it stop, we go into World War III. We end the world. We must end the world. Because there's no way a group of people will continue to be lazy, useless, dope smokers, and want the black people to work for them. Are you crazy? You must be crazy. This is the Tony Commander, Galpohkpa Chesson. And I know a coup d'etat when I see a coup d'etat. Donald Trump must be removed from office, effective immediately. I prefer he be forced to resign. Republicans, go get your boy and make him resign. Make Mitch McConnell, Lindsey Graham, all these betrayers and traitors of America and American people, they must resign. You can mince words with them. But my life has been on the line for too long. I have been faced with evil men and women for too long. And I'm not taking it from nobody again. When you're a traitor, you are a damn traitor. And I will tell you, you are a damn traitor. I got one life to live, and I'm tired of people pushing me around, taking me for granted. I am one of a few educated men from the West African Republic of Liberia. I am one among 5% of 4 million people that speak for my people. And even within the 5%, I'm elite within the 5%. Because who can challenge me in that 5%? Step forward and call your name. Let me flock you like a little baby too. I'm tired. I'm just tired with the stealing, the wickedness, the evil in the world, and one group of people trampling upon other people and thinking that it's a God-given right. Nobody has no damn God-given right over Attorney Commander J.R. Galpohkpa Chesson. I stand on my own foundation. We can't go on with this. Us black people, we black people, can't go on like this. I can't continue to serve my brothers who are white and them thinking that they're more superior to me. They're not more superior to me. That is the way of the Lord. He planned it that way. I don't know why, but he has told me it got to cease and desist in my lifetime. And I am a vessel to fight against racism, wickedness, evil, wherever I see it. I am standing on the foundation of Christianity. It will not be shaken by wicked, evil, useless men who think they are Christians and want to deceive us. Aluta! Continua. Rise up, my children. The time for change is now. God's people cannot be enslaved by any man, woman, useless racist, or dummy wannabe dictator. Now, let's look at my second topic. The reason why I don't like to stay long on my shows is because I'm here to teach. And it doesn't take that long for me to teach 3 topics. I only stay long if I have to expound on my teaching. So my first topic, I'm talking to intelligent people, American people, Americo-Liberians, Liberian Americans. Those are the people I'm talking to in my first lesson. We are not here to serve anybody else in the United States of America but our God, our country, and ourselves. Any other foolishness of leaders who want to lead us astray based on race, money, greed, deception, and lies, God gives us leaders from every aspect of our society to see and speak without fear, without losing the fear of life, property, money, or everything. But people got to speak out when it's evil, when it's bad. We need men to speak out. Or these evil people like Donald Trump George Weah, Samuel Twer, and all the useless criminals will overrun us with evil and demonic schemes and plots to destroy our lives. Let me get my second topic. Free Liberia from criminal leaders. Everything in Liberia rests on money. And every day people finding out new evidence of Liberian government officials being rogues and criminals. Excuse me. And it's like there's a conflict in Liberia between poverty, dishonesty, stolen wealth, lies, treachery, killing. So we don't know what the game is in Liberia because we got too many criminals stealing everything in our country. And the reason why everything will go bad is because when you steal and cannot replenish it or put it back, there is problem. Now here we're talking about our soldiers fighting for the peacekeepers in foreign land, Mali and all the countries that they got wars in. Our soldiers are risking their lives to promote Liberia. Despite our years of war and evil and killing each other, we got soldiers willing to go out there and stand to promote peace in foreign countries. And we have no peace in our own country. So this is the economy. These are the access we face. We're sending people to keep peace in foreign country when we need peace in our own country. We're sending people to go fight against evil and corruption and murder in other countries when our leaders in Liberia are perpetrating the same against the Liberian people. Liberian on the internet talking about going home and killing people and overthrowing the government and doing those things. Things that you wouldn't hear people talk about so brazenly and openly. But it has reached to that point that the rogues in our country are so much that our resources alone in their hands is a security risk. They have stolen all the people money, all the peacekeeping soldiers' money now. Because if no money in the bank, no money in the country, how would there be any other money in the country for people? So right there, you know, when they say they're stealing this, they're stealing that, you know that it's true. People cannot get money. People cannot send their children to school. People cannot buy food. People cannot access the monies in the bank. So how would these government officials, man like Mathias McGill, be suing people, bank, for $40,000 he lost from his salary? And I listened to Costa this morning talking about if McGill got $40,000 of his salary, his monthly salary sitting in the bank untouched, and people are stealing it, and he's not even checking on it because this thing been going on so long. That man is not touching his money because that man is living on other people's money. He not paying his rent. He not touching his money or paying bills or anything from that money that he's getting as a salary. So if he gets $7,000 or $6,000, whatever you get a month, 15,000, 20,000, so you got all the money stacked in the bank and not touching it. So Liberian people who are starving, hungry, and betrayed because these same people like Sam McGill, Nathaniel McGill, are the leeches on our country, on our people that ripping our country apart. You expect our people to see these criminals money sitting in the bank, $40,000, and they keep putting on it, and not taking nothing out. The people will not try to take some. That's the same thing with Steve from Steve Make God Laugh. That's the Liberian proverbs. That's what we live on today. When you steal, we got to steal from you. And this is how our society has been and it is existing since Tubman time to this very day. Don't blame Doe alone. It comes from a long way of corruption and stealing. And Ellen Johnson Sirleaf is the primary deceiver and critic of the corruption that she perpetrated herself. Talking about George, we are living in opulence. You stole our money. You stole all our money. Your money out of Liberia. Your children coming in our country, trying to take over our government and leadership still after you disparaged our people, stole our money, and destroyed our country. Liberian people, you better wake up. You better wake the hell up. Our country will die. 3 more years of George Weah, people will die of starvation and hunger and no money. Y'all won't bet? Y'all let this dummy stay in power for 3 more years. Or you better get up and demand that this man resigns. No war, no violence. I keep telling you, just sit down. This man, you're hungry. You're dying. There's no access to food, money, and all these kind of things in our country. Why must Liberian people continue to suffer and suffer and suffer under their own leaders forever? Why must we endure the pain and sufferings of these corrupt people against us? I know some of my people don't want to hear the truth. Some of them jealous of Rodney Chesson. They think by staying away and not supporting me and not listening to what I say will benefit them. In the end, all of y'all will have to come to me because none of y'all have the plans to free Liberia. None of y'all have the ability to free Liberia. Yes, we can talk about it like we sit at the table and talk forever. But changes come with men of action. How many Liberian men got action in them? Except the Bangladesh girls in the street. That's the only action you got. So what kind of other action you got as men, Liberian with men? What kind of action you got? Where in your gonads as real men? You're nothing but cowards and useless yes men for peace sake. So you don't compare yourself with Rodney Chesson. You can stay away and hide under the bushes and act like you don't know me and act like foreigners control our country and not our real leaders. You keep doing that. You and your children will learn. You know Rodney Chesson ain't got no children. I got my little nieces and nephew there. What have I got to lose in Liberian society? I'm helping y'all, my young Liberian children. I'm helping y'all. How can I bring children in this world when my country, my father and my people were killed by my own people? My people hate me for nothing I've done to them. Till today, our country is dying and they're still pinning on their native, tribal, useless sentiments and feelings and thinking that it hurting Rodney Chesson. You ain't hurting me, fools. I ain't got nobody in Liberia but my nieces and nephew. And I get them out, I'm finished. You won't die. You'll die. You won't play jealousy and cause yourselves to die. You're welcome. You won't live under the stealing and criminality of your own tribal people and native people with impunity forever. I can't help you. But the time of the true Liberian people is now. If you divulge yourself of all this tribalism or all this useless thinking or all this bamboozled Ellen Johnson Sirleaf BS, follow Attorney Commander J.R. Galpohkpa Chesson now. How much more can I help my country, Liberia, and people? How much more? I've been writing and advising my people in my literature since 1980. I started on Cotton University College. In my sophomore year, I started writing. I had the aptitude. I just had to put it into practice. And I've never stopped writing or speaking or talking for my people, telling them what is the foundation to our progress and advancement. If we start in the air, we have no foundation. If we start from the top, we have no buttressing support, nothing to buttress ourselves onto. So when you start places you don't belong or you never anticipated, you got to take your time because that's a blessing if you succeed further at the stage where you start without anything to buttress you. And that's where Liberia is today. We are running on gas with no fuel. Just gas, whether it come from fat, whether it come from pure air, gas, with stomach. But we have no real fuel. We're just running on rust air from somewhere in our system, and we have no real fuel. So when we finish losing all the air out of our bodies, out of our cars, when we finish driving all the fumes, and we have no petrol, and the fume dissipate, our car can't move no more. And that's where we are as Liberian people. We are bombarded with all these lessons and lectures and teachings and laws. Look at the laws Liberia got. This thing has existed in our society forever. We are people imbued with all the riches and blessings of God, but we're so dumb and jealous and evil to ourselves. Instead of following Christianity, we follow juju and sell our souls to the dummies of the butchers. Then we come here and sit down and argue over stupidity time and time again. And when Chesson tried to bring us into our sensibilities and telling us, you people acting like monkeys and baboons, you need to stop. Check yourselves before you wreck yourselves. Then you get mad at me. You get jealous of me. You get haters of me. I am blessed with the power of discernment, with the blessing of serenity. I don't fool around. That's why you see I don't sit down wasting time talking. Because if I know what shall be done, why would I sit down with dummies and debate the same thing over and over and over? That's why Liberia cannot grow or improve. Because we have a lot of educated dummies and jealous people and evil people who want to lead but cannot lead, but they're so useless and greedy and evil. They got to force themselves about our people. And the leaders of our country, like Attorney Commander Galpohkpa Chesson, I left to fend for only the poor. And the rest of my educated, enlightened brothers and sisters are nothing but educated dummies, jealous fools, and evil people who want to see our country destroyed because they cannot rise to the leadership of our country. Because they do not know how to lead. And Attorney Commander Galpohkpa Chesson does not fight for Jersey. His job is to teach and ensure that my children rise with wisdom and knowledge and understanding so that they don't be like their fathers and mothers who are nothing but greedy, useless, jealous Liberian people. The time of the Liberian people is now. We got to rid ourselves of the evil and jealous people and put our country on the right path, my children. Lieutenant Commander Galpohkpa Chesson stands ready and prepared to do it for you today. To hell with the educated dummies. To hell with the useless leaders who continue to steal and rob from our children and our future. The time of the Liberian people is now. Lieutenant Commander Galpohkpa Chesson, class is done. I can't only talk so much and no more. And it hurts my heart that my people, ears are still closed to the truth. Have a good day.